Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here of Marty Music. We've got another Thursday gear video right for you here today, and I'm going to talk about the age-old debate, the Strat or the Les Paul. I love them both. I use them both. They both serve their own purposes, but I think what we'll do is we'll just get right into playing. I have all the same settings. I'm going to play them both, try and play some of the same stuff, and then after I play, I'm going to talk about the differences. So let's dig in. the age-old question, the Strat or the Les Paul? Well, in a perfect world, I would tell you to get both, but I know that's, not very realistic for a lot of you viewers out there. You also would have the question, well, what about the, Epiphone version and the Squier version, et cetera, et cetera. Now, if you're on a budget, I would recommend saving your money and buying a used, made in Mexico Fender Strat. This is the highest quality for the money guitar you can get, as opposed to an Epiphone version of the Les Paul or a Squier Strat for that matter. But in this video, we're talking about an American standard. It's actually a custom shop Strat, and this is a Les Paul standard. Obviously, both super fun to play, super beautiful guitars. Let's talk about the differences of them. They're both different. They're both great. Now, if you're into bands like Metallica and Guns N' Roses and hard rock, heavy metal kind of stuff, they tend to go for either a Les Paul or a Les Paul style guitar. You think about Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, John Mayer, classic blues players tend to, not all of them, but a lot of those more blues players, and then especially funky rhythm players, will go with the Strat. Now, one of the first things I'll talk about right here, the pickups that pick up the sound. On a Fender Strat, these are called single coil pickups, and on the Les Paul, these are called humbucker pickups. Now, what I think about that is I think of single coil pickups as a brighter, more chimey bell-like tone. Now, single coil pickups have more of a buzz, just like a natural buzz sound, and the humbuckers hum buck. They buck the hum. You've got a warmer kind of vibe with the humbucker pickups, a brighter, more, they use the word chime and bell-like tone with the Strat. What I think is when you're, playing in a band, I feel like the Stratocaster kind of cuts through the mix a little more, but the Les Paul is a thicker sound. When you play a power chord through a Marshall stack with a humbucking guitar, it's ferocious sounding. So, a lot of times it boils down to taste. Now, here's some of the things that I like for the guitars. On a Strat, I like the shape. I like the way it fits. I also like that it's a lighter guitar. So for standing up with a strap on, the Strat is just a more comfortable ergonomic guitar. The Les Paul's heavier, puts more weight on your neck. So, it's a little more, it takes a little more toll physically to play the Les Paul. The other thing, when you look at the back, the Strat here has a bolt-on neck, so it's not just one piece of wood, whereas with the Les Paul, you can see it's glued in. It's a set-in neck. So, just like Nigel Tufnell said, you get more sustain with a Les Paul. Now, the necks, on a Les Paul, the neck is a flatter, thinner radius neck. The Strat is a rounder neck. The other thing is with the necks is the scale length on the Les Paul is a shorter scale length, meaning it's a little easier to bend the strings, and it's a little easier to play on your hands. Like a lot of the shreddy guys like to go for a Les Paul or more of like an Ibanez type of guitar because the neck is just a little bit shorter than the Strat neck. So it takes a little more strength, a little, you got to work the Strat a little more than a Les Paul. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little contrast and comparison with the Strat and the Les Paul. Obviously, it would be nice to have both, but they both serve their own purposes and they both have their own sound. One thing that I love is recordings where both guitars are complementing each other because they both have their own frequency ranges that they emphasize. Anyway, thanks again for supporting Marty Music right here. A new gear video every Thursday. And we'll see you again real soon. Take care.